it's Matt here with the Wise Buy Guy, and today I'm going to be reviewing two different backpacks. I'm going to be reviewing the 511 Rush 24, the 1.0 versus the 2.0. Recently 511 came out with this new bag. I went ahead and I bought it, because you know me and my 511 problems, if you've been following this channel for any point of time. So, I have mixed feelings on this new bag, but rather than me telling you about those mixed feelings, let's get into the show and tell part, and I'll walk you guys through my mixed feelings while we're going through the bag. Okay, so I have my first Rush 24 backpack. This bag, as far as I was concerned, was the greatest backpack in the history of mankind. The only thing I didn't really love about the backpack is that it is covered in MOLLE. I work in a professional environment. I do not like being the tactical standout gun guy, but this bag was so great, I did not care. So really quick, I'm just going to rush through this bag. I know this bag has been out for a while, so there are other YouTube videos, guys that have reviewed this bag, but just in case you forgot, real quick, so we've got a wonderful top felt lined zipper pouch here on the top for your sunglasses. If we open up the bag to our main compartment, we have a top zipper mesh pouch here that runs the side, and then it had like this little nifty little mesh piece with little, elastic drawstring. On the other side of the bag, we had a non-see-through zipper. We had nothing on the bottom. I wish this had a secondary zipper, but we had two and we had three compartments. This one does have two, so you got a whole pass-through. So that is our main compartment. On the sides of both bags, we did have little, you could do, water bottles, small stuff here on the sides, and it also did have, it's a real high pocket. It's kind of hard to see in here, but we did have like a small little, I'm going to call that finger deep pocket. I could use it for like an extra magazine, something like that. So that was our main compartment. Both sides had this water bottle pocket, and it was big enough for like a full 42-ounce Nalgene bottle. We had some clips to cinch up the bag. We had wonderful padded MOLLE straps. The back of the bag had a little hook for if you were going to like run a bottle, like a bladder. It was big enough to do a backpack panel. Again, all great stuff. The really cool thing that I loved with this bag was the admin pocket. So it had a left and a right admin pocket. Now these admin pockets had, again, kind of those finger deep. These are felt lined pockets with some little zippers. I used these a lot for medical stuff, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that when I show you my current setup. And then we had the fantastic admin pocket here. This admin pocket has two large, like AR-15 size, swallow up your whole hand pockets, front and side. And then we had a ton of organization on the bag. We had a zipper pocket that went down the whole length of the bag. We had a secondary, I'm going to call it a shove-it pocket, that went down. Then we had more pens, and I mean, this bag had pockets galore. I loved the bag. And then they came out with the 2.0, and I had to have it. So let's look at the 2.0, and as far as I could tell, there's about two differences in the bags. And I'll leave it to you guys to determine if you think it's worth it. So this is my current setup. We're going to ignore the tape measure I just knocked off. Now, for ease of review on this video, I do have some water bottle stuff strapped to the side. I'm going to take that out to make the bag a little bit lighter. So let's go ahead, let's go through what I'm using this bag for. So this is my truck bag right now. So I've got water bottles tucked in the side. They stay moderately lukewarm in my truck. So nothing is different as far as I can tell in these side bags. They still got the little, little storage pocket. They're just as big as the backpack. In the front, I've got my cool little admin bags. Now I use this, so I've got like some ibuprofen. I've got a little Altoids cans with other medicine. I'll normally have an inhaler in here for my wife. I'll have some like nail clippers and lip balm and gum and eye drops. Just little quick stuff. My wife uses these a lot as well. Then in my admin pocket here, I've got way too much stuff. I've got Phoenix, flashlight. I've got pens. I don't know if you guys actually want to like see all this stuff, so I'm just gonna tell you what I've got, and you guys have to trust me. There's a lot in there, but I'm not really reviewing my stuff. Okay, Leatherman pocket knife, tactical pen, pepper spray, extra wipes for the baby, medical equipment, first aid kit, Leatherman shears, all sorts of good stuff. Stuff that I like having with me. So you guys can see though, like I've got a pretty decent bulge here, right? It sticks out. It's not super slim, but again, I don't really care. It stays in my truck most of the time. But even when I was carrying the bag, I did add some extra cinch straps to tighten everything down to avoid bulking out. And on the inside, as far as I could tell, I've got 3 organizational meshes, and here's where things got different. They took out the one mesh, and rather than having that pull string pouch, they gave us a laptop sleeve, which I was initially very, very excited about. Now, here's where I ran into an issue. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to unzip this all the way so we can take a look at this laptop. Okay. Nope. It's not wanting to unpop. There we go. Okay. So this laptop sleeve has 2 issues. The first, if you have things in your side pockets like a water bottle, that water bottle pushes in, and you guys can see, like, okay, laptop, don't fall. That'd make me cry. You guys can see the water bottle right here to here is on the interior of the bag, right next to the laptop sleeve. So when I'm trying to get my laptop in, if my water bottle is big and bulky and tall, it actually is crunching in the space on that sleeve. Secondly, with how the bag is designed here on the top, I have to feed the laptop in. It just doesn't go in very great. So that is a 13-inch MacBook. Now it does fit. It fits, it fits well. It fits snugly. But it is a little problematic, in my opinion, getting it in and out, because the sleeve is so tight up against the bag that you've got to really mess with it. And that's also with nothing, by the way, like in the bag, at least in this main compartment. If I have stuff in my eyeglass pouch, that eyeglass pouch is covering half of my laptop, so I gotta lift this up to get my laptop out. So that's a 13-inch MacBook. Now I've got my wife's 16-inch MacBook. I have a hard time just getting that thing in. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Too tight. So I don't know how much I love that. I am still trying to decide. I like that they gave us a nice padded sleeve. It does not go all the way to the bottom, so you don't have to worry about your laptop hitting the bottom. But I don't know that that's any better. It's still, I now have a great laptop sleeve, but it's a pain in the butt getting my laptop in and getting my laptop out. At least the other bag, I could take like a third part, like a laptop carrier. I cut a slit in the top, and I could at least like put it in here. Here's what we'll do. We'll show the difference. Okay. Because this is a review channel after all. So we should compare things easily. Now, obviously, yes, I don't have the water bottle in. I get that. But look, that just opens, laptop in. Yay. And laptop out. And yay. So I kind of wish they had just left good enough alone. I mean, that did go to the bottom. If they had maybe just, in the initial design, kind of shortened that up a little bit. But that works just fine. Oh, and guess what? That big 16-inch laptop, yeah, I can fit that in there with no problem at all. Because it's a big, stinking pouch. So I have to say, I think I like that one better. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We got a great laptop sleeve that doesn't really work. Okay, so that's the first thing that they changed. Now let's go ahead, let's take a look at the second thing. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm really excited about the second thing. If you guys have seen, I'll make a video for this, be my next video. The Rush Series Moab sling bags. You guys will notice on those Rush Series Moab sling bags, they have a secret CCW pouch in the front where the admin panel has a little piece of Velcro that sticks to it that you can open up and you can get your CCW in. They took that and they added it to this bag. So I am super psyched. So let's go ahead and let's look at what I'm talking about. So in that front admin panel, if we look at the bag, right here down we have a cool, a fantastic admin pouch. It's great. Now, I got my holster in here. Let me get that out. So here's where it's a little problematic, at least for me with my setup, because I have way too much junk in this front admin panel. It takes the space. Wow, this holster's in there good. Give me a half a second here, y'all. Whew, okay. It's a lot of Velcro. Okay, so because my admin pouch, I have so much stuff in there, it presses up on the firearm. So, word to the wise, if you're going to use this, maybe don't have as much crap as I do. But we've got a nice pouch inside. So I've got my my airsoft Glock 19. This is not a real gun. It's an airsoft gun. Nobody freak out. Okay, that easily envelops that gun. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look here so you guys can kind of see. Boom. Yeah, that gun is gone. Now where it does get a little bit more full is if you're running a holster in there. Because again, that holster is increasing the amount of space. And this is actually a holster for a different gun. Don't worry about that. But, so if I've got the holster already in there, my bag is full. I don't necessarily suggest carrying a firearm in there without a good Kydex holster. But I guess you can do whatever you want to do. We still live in America. Barely. But, holster, firearm, it works fantastic. Now, I know there's a lot of videos, and there's guys that are more knowledgeable about guns than I. If you're going to put a gun in a bag, again, that's a loaded firearm. You got to keep your eyes on the bag. I don't know how well that was going to work with a bag like this big, right? So, I do use this. The bag is always on me, with me, near me, at my feet. I'd never put a loaded firearm in there and walk away. I don't leave it in the car. I do leave my holster in there so that if I do need to real quick transition and stick the firearm in the bag, I'm already set and like ready to go. But I do love that CCW pouch. And the fact that it's concealed with that little piece of Velcro, for me, makes it all the better. The only concern, and again, the only problem that I have is if I put too much stuff in that admin pouch, it makes it just a little bit challenging to go get the firearm in and out of its holster. But I could probably thin some of my stuff out, and again, I can fit the Glock 19 without any problems, even as full as I already have it. So that for me is a win. The laptop sleeve, I'm a little disappointed in. So I guess if you're going to buy the new bag, you get a subpar laptop sleeve, and you lost that one mesh lining, but you get a really cool CCW compartment. If you don't care about the CCW compartment, honestly, I would probably look at like eBay or Facebook, Craigslist, whatever people are using these days, and I would buy the 1.0. The 2.0, if you don't care about the gun compartment, I just feel like the removal of that pouch, supplementing for the laptop sleeve, was not the best use of the space in the bag. Everything else is identical, and again, these bags are durable bags. I've had my bag for 5+ years, 6+ years, every day going with me to work, to school, when I was going to school, to the new job, in the car. I mean, that bag has been beat up, and it is still in great condition. So hopefully this video will help somebody out there who is maybe looking at this 2.0 Rush 24. Again, great if you want the CCW compartment. Not so great, in my opinion, for the laptop sleeve. But hopefully this video helps somebody make a wise buy. Until next time, y'all spend your money wisely. Have a great day.